Hi, I'm Debbie, and welcome to Divine Destiny with Debbie. Today we're reading for October 18th, 19th, 20th, and 21st. That is Monday through Thursday. Now, you know that I use my Radley Valentine decks. I'm going to use my Archangel Power Tarot cards for the main reading. I'm going to use my John Holland Psychic Tarot and Oracle cards. I'll pull one, and then I'll finish up with my Emily Anderson Crystal deck. Now, for the overview, we are going to do my Radley Valentine Angel Tarot cards. I'll pull three as an overview for the week. Now, you know that I have prayed, meditated, and infused all the decks with Reiki energy, but remember, this is a general reading. It may or may not resonate. Take what you like, leave the rest. Now, thank you all for being so patient with me. Grandchildren bring home little gifts. I had pink eye. I am able to wear makeup again, and I have a little bit of a in my throat, but everything is much, much better. And I thank you so much for your words of concern. I have been reading the comments, but I will be over the next couple of days responding to comments. It's just that I've been kind of tired, so I've been resting and taking care of myself. Good immune system and all the good stuff that you generally do when you're not feeling well. Anyway, couple of things as we go along with this weekend, and I just kind of want to give us a little bit of a catch up here. So we had a couple of planets, and I'm looking over here to the to my notes when I did the overview of Libra. So we had a bunch of planets that were going retro, but we now have planets that are direct. Now, Jupiter, which is in Aquarius, will go direct on October 18th. Jupiter is about gifting, enlargement, empowerment. Saturn, which is in Aquarius also, went direct on the 10th. Remember, that's when I talk about illusion versus reality. Seeing things in a deeper way, seeing the truth, the heart of the matter. Now, Neptune is still retro in Pisces, but Pluto in Capricorn went direct on the 7th. Now, Pluto in Capricorn's an earth energy. Pluto is about birth and death and rebirth. And Pluto in Capricorn has a really interesting energy. It is, where it has been for the United States, it hasn't been there, it's since 1775, and that was the time of our revolution. Now, it is entering that phase, and it will be really close to where that was in February of 2022. So remember, there is a lot more upheaval energy, energy that wants to really get to the heart of the matter, and just take that for what it is. But Saturn in Aquarius, and Saturn in Aquarius, Saturn will be in Aquarius for at least another year. It stays there until 2023, I think it is. I think it's January 2023. So again, there's going to be a lot of this, truth versus illusion versus reality. Okay, so we've got that going on. And then, of course, we have Mercury, which is in Libra. It is going direct also on the 18th. And we do have, anytime a planet goes direct or it gets ready to go retrograde, there is what we call a pre and a post shadow period. So it's kind of like the retrograde light. So even though it goes direct on the 18th, we will have a 2-week post shadow retrograde. So it's kind of like Mercury is, Mercury communication, hearing things. It's also about electronics. A lot of this has to do with our airwaves. It could have to do with our internet type of energies also. So we still have a couple of weeks with that as things try to get settled down or settle in or whatever they're going to be trying to do. So just remember this if things feel a little bit wonky. Okay, yeah, that's my word for that. Now, on the 20th, and I'm going back to the to that again, that Libra. On the 20th, we have that full moon. Okay, it's actually at 10:56 a.m. Eastern Time. And it is a full moon. It is in Aries. Aries is very much the fire sign. Aries is the god of war, Mars type of energy. So we have that full moon that's really pushing forward. Now remember, new moon to full moon, as it's getting bigger, it is the waxing moon. And, it's when we make our wishes, when we make our requests. Full moon to the new moon is when it's getting smaller. That's the waning moon. And that's when we let go of things. Right around the full moon, and I kind of like it like the day before, the day of, and the day after, though people can say 3 days before to 3 days after. That's when I say we release what's holding us back, relinquish what we don't need anymore, and request the good stuff. So it's release, relinquish, and request. I feel that this is going to be a very strong full moon. Like I said, it is in Aries. There is going to be a lot of this strength happening. So I do feel that it's going to be pushing the people, things, energies forward. Now, when I went and did the overview, I pulled out the Hierophant on this and the Queen of Rods or Queen of Wands. Now, the Hierophant is that traditional card. It is major arcana, so it's kind of global. It's kind of universal type of energy. And the Hierophant is also always about tradition. Now, I look at it as kind of like, oh, we don't like that card. I don't want to be traditional, but but it is about tradition. It's about government. It's about religious traditions also. Now, and it's also about, coming together with others of like mind. Now, the Queen of Wands, though, again, queens, the court cards all have an underlying energy. And what queen energy, the underlying energy, it is a water energy, emotional. It's very caring. It's very committed type of energy. But Wands is again fire energy, and this is now in Aries. So this is a very strong, passionate, burning, going. And the Queen of Wands is typically spreading your wings, following your heart, doing what it is. Now, so we have the Hierophant, which is traditional. We have the Queen of Wands, which I would say there's going to be a little bit of a rebellion type of energy going on around that full moon energy. So it could be that there's going to be, it's just basically we're not going to want the status quo as much. And we're going, so there, like I said, the Queen of Wands is a little bit rebellious against the status quo, and yet the Hierophant is the status quo. So take that as you will. Okay, so let me see. Do we have anything else that I wanted to get to you about? No, I did tell you that I would do an overview. So, and this is a really good time. This is a really good time for you to go over here, and for you to press the like, share, subscribe, comment buttons, and comment also. It helps to keep me on the air, so I thank you for that. Now, like I said, I have prayed, meditated, and infused all the decks with Reiki energy. I don't know if I told you I am an intuitive channeler. I just, whatever is given to me, I will say. Remember, this is a general reading. Take what you like, leave the rest. Take only what resonates. Okay, let's go on, and this is with the Angel Tarot cards here. Let's see what we have for you. This is overview for the world, per se. Anything that is reversed has a little stronger energy. Nothing reversed with this, which is okay. Here we go. Move you out my way. King of Earth. Okay, so King's underlying energy is that air energy, the swords energy. And we have a lot of air energy going on right now. Our Libra, our Aquarius, we don't have a lot of Gemini energy unless it's in the nodes. But right now we do have, and those planets are now going direct. So the King of Earth, though, so underlying air, smart, thinking, making plans. Earth energy is our Capricorn. It is also our Taurus. It's also our Virgo, money energy. This is the ultimate professional. This is the one that knows how to handle money. This is the subject matter expert. This is all about the Midas touch. This is all about making money. Okay? So this is a generous, professional, responsible, practical energy. A successful time. Confidently accept opportunities you're offered. The Midas touch. So as these planets are going direct, and even if things are weird all around us, this is a week that there is opportunities for money, for career, for jobs. Okay, next card. The 10 of air. Oh, I love this. I love this. So 10's transitional, moving from one situation to another. 1, new beginning. 0, God, source, whoever that is to you, energy. Air energy is again what I said, sword energy. And this is moving on. Something is ending for something new to begin. There is transition stuff going on. I do kind of feel like, when I do feel that Pluto type of energy going on, that there is a new birthing, because remember, death and birth, that's what the Pluto energy has. That there is this birthing type of energy. Now, birthing is not always easy. So there is still some stressors to go through. It's not that we just wake up one day, but we could, and I would love that, where we say, oh yes, everything is wonderful, and, where we would like it to be. But it is still making those steps. It is taking those steps and walking through. Okay. The end of a difficult situation. Embrace the change and expect things to get better now. Recovering from an addiction. Our last card here. 6 of air. Okay, so there is something changing for us. There is something changing. 6 is the number of man. It is what you make of it. It's the energies you put into it. And these two are all about moving on, making changes. Now, remember, air is, though, strategizing, thinking things through. It's being smart about something. It could be about hearing news also. So this is lovely. Considering what I just gave you for the planetary overview, this still, we are very resourceful and we are very resilient and we can still push through. Okay? So things are looking up. The end of a difficult situation, taking a trip. So there is a lot of transitional energy. So we have a 106 energy here. Remember, when I tell you about the numbers, it's really for you to look these up, and there's ways to look them up. One is to look, to put them in your browser and put 106 angel numbers, hit enter and see what pops up, see what resonates for you. Sometimes the numbers are mirrored, so it could be a 601. So look that up also. And there are some things, people talk about gematria and such like that, which kind of confuses me a little bit, but there are ways of looking that up too. So, okay. So there's something going on, something, the professional, the Midas touch, the money coming in. I like all of this. Things are transitioning. We are moving through whatever it is we have to move through. Their energies are pushing. We do have all those. We do have like six planets in the air signs right now, which are masculine signs. So there is this, I don't want to say stronger, but there is this more concerted effort again to push things through. And we have a lot of those planets going direct now. So let's catch a ride and let's make this happen. Okay, now we will start with the readings. Hello, my Geminis. How are you? Well, let's see what we have for this week, okay? And excuse me, but I do have a piece of hard candy that in my mouth because I don't want to start coughing on you. So let's see what we have here. Okay, card already flying. Justice. Ooh, 8. Unlimited opportunities, unlimited possibilities. Justice. The scales of justice are ruling in your favor. Now, I don't do legal, but this could be something legal-wise, but, check with your lawyer, whoever that is for you. It could also be very much a karmic type of energy happening. There could be karma justice coming for you. I wanted to say judgment, but, it could be a judgment also. But don't give up. Go after what's right. Do what you know is right. Okay, so here we go here. This one's reverse, so stronger energy. This is an Archangel Raguel. Fight for justice and equality. Rulings made in your favor. Don't give up. Reversed. 9 of Raphael. So we have an 8, we have a 9. 9, we've got everything we need. Let's wrap this up. Raphael is our cup energy. It is our Scorpio, our Pisces. It's also our Cancer energy. Fluid, very emotional. This is also the wish card. So whatever this is that you're going after, if it's within the karmic, the Wheel of Fortune, the karmic destiny type of energy for you, this is the wish card saying your wish comes true. So again, with that nice, beautiful full moon, make sure you do, if you're not even releasing and relinquishing, make sure you are requesting this time around, okay? Make a wish. Dreams become reality. A joyful time of life. I love that. The 5 of Gabriel. So we have an 8, 9, 5. 5's change, change, change. Gabriel is our fire energy, Aries, full moon in Aries. Leo and Sagittarius, passionate, burning, and determined. This is busy. Busy, 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 busy. So whatever this is that works out for your favor, whatever this is that you're requesting that comes true, there is so much. So, this could be like, again, I'm not telling you to play the lottery, but let's use this as an example because we like it. We win a lot of money from the lottery, and now we've got all these people after it. We're getting all these people telling us, hey, we would like you to donate. We'd like you to invest. We'd like you to do this, 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 and this. So a lot of this has to do with, there is a change in fortune with this energy here. And then because of this change of fortune, and it's a positive change of fortune, it's like everybody wants you. Everybody is after you. Everybody, they want you to come and invest here. They want you to hire them. So there is a lot of, so whatever this change of fortune is, keep it to yourself. Keep it to yourself because, or keep it to yourself as long as you can, because it seems like, I don't know, the vultures are out. Here we go. A challenge you can resolve. Withdraw from the drama of others. Have patience with yourself and those around you. So again, there's a lot of energy coming around you. So try to, even though your first instinct would be to share your good news and everything like that, it's really one of these things that says, keep it to yourself, or keep it to yourself as long as you can, because it seems that once you share, everyone's there for you, or they're after you. Let's put it that way. Okay, so let's go on and see what we have here. John Holland. Heartache and loss. Okay, so now we have a 3. 3 has a lot of power to it. The power of 3, doing something 3 times, saying something 3 times, the Trinity, also has a lot of creativity to it. So whatever this is, heartache and loss, this is like the 3 of Swords cards. The card that has that heart with the 3 swords in it, and it's in the main tarot. And this is where you have to really use a lot of discernment here. And you have to, the thing about that sword is that these are things that have happened in your past. Now, generally, it could be your recent past, but generally it is a longer term past. And it's still something that holds you back. It's still something that doesn't help you go forward. Okay? So this is taking time for you to heal yourself. This is taking time. Now, in one of the cards, I would tell you, I would say release it. But this is still something that you have not been, even though this wonderful stuff could be happening around you, there's still this piece of you that's kind of like, it could be like maybe, oh, all this stuff is happening, and why didn't it make me happy? So there could be more that you're looking for than just what you're getting here. So this could be a very deeply introspective type of week for you. Okay? But this card, heartache and loss, is usually about trying to figure out ways to heal and figure out ways to release. Now, like just as, and it's funny because just as the requesting is here, the releasing is here. Okay? So maybe this is releasing, maybe your first instinct would be to tell people and you feel guilty about not telling people. And again, I'm not saying people are going to win the lottery. I'm not telling you to go and buy a ticket. I'm just using that as an example. Or it could be because of things moving forward that creates, that creates some division in, in life in itself too. So you've got a really very complicated, in many ways, a very complicated week in front of you. There's a lot of positivity. There's a lot of let's go through this. But there's also a lot of I've got to leave something behind in order for me to go forward. So it could even be maybe you get your dream job. But with your dream job means that you have to leave people behind. Okay? Because you have to move. And that's in itself, it's kind of like, do I stay? Do I go? What do I choose? What do I choose? This is my dream job. This is where I want to be. Or it could be that you choose, because remember, relationships, job, personal, home. But it could be that in order for me to go to this, I have to leave that. Okay? So, it's an interesting conundrum, because it's, in order for things to move forward, there's things that you have to let go of. Okay? But it is part of what life is, and that Five of Gabriel, change, 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 change. And it's like, as you go forward, they're all after you to stay. I don't know. There's just, and the Five of Gabriel is telling you, remember, withdraw from the drama of others. And that's hard to do. It's not an easy thing to do. But, so you've got the good, the bad, the ugly. Let's see what we have, what crystal or energy will help you through this time. So, and actually I would just say that you really have just the good and then the ugly. Okay? Because like I said, that justice has a lot of that karma to it. The Nine of Raphael, wonderful energies. There's people that are just going to kind of harangue you, and you've got to make some decisions on, do I go that way, or do I, if I go that way, I might have to leave those people behind, or that situation behind. Okay, so they're saying Jet, which is reversed. Jet would be helpful because it absorbs negativity. Very good for grounding. Financial balance. It also is good for healing grief. Okay? And that could be another thing too, is that, as you go forward, you have to leave, it's kind of like, somebody who'd been in a very committed relationship, maybe a widower, and as they, maybe they start to live again and they realize, well, that means that the past has to go. It doesn't really have to go, but it's just not going to live with you every day. Here we go. Next card. Earth. Earth is about abundance, fertility, harvesting, and logic. Oh, my Geminis, let me give you a big hug. Big hug, because there's so much beauty in these cards. And then there's just this, there's this purging, there's this just, I've got to let go type of energy also. So, big hug to you. Okay, my Geminis, please remember to like, share, subscribe, click on the bell for notifications. You help me out. Comment. I love hearing from you. Okay, most importantly, know that you are loved, stay shining, and be blessed. Bye-bye.